So let's start with the kitchen advantage. Think about it like this using some basic math. When you're at the kitchen, you can have a +1 or a +2 advantage. So what does that mean? If you have one person up at the kitchen and they have 0 up at the kitchen line, that's a +1 advantage. If you have 2 people up at the kitchen and they have 0 at the kitchen line, that's a +2 advantage. Or let's say you have 2 people up at the kitchen and they have 1 at the kitchen and 1 person back, that's a +1 advantage. Now, the other word you'll need to know is neutral, which just means that all 4 players are up at the kitchen line and no one has an advantage until somebody creates something. So when you're the returning team, you have an advantage over the serving team. You get to start with 1 person up at the kitchen while the other team has no one up at the kitchen. And this is before the point even starts, which is like having a head start in a race. You start with a +1 advantage, which can quickly turn into a +2 advantage if you return the ball and run up to the kitchen immediately. But if you don't understand the kitchen advantage, you'll often play like this, where you hit the return of serve and stay back. Then they'll bring 2 people up while you only have 1 person up. So you just went from having an advantage to losing your advantage. Don't give away the head start you begin the point with. That's how you lose a lot of points. Now, when you're serving, you want to serve, then wait for the return to bounce, because that's the rule, before hitting your 3rd shot. And your options at this point are to hit a 3rd shot drop, which is a great strategy to get up to the kitchen, or you could hit a drive. If you do, sure, you might win the point before even having to get to the kitchen, which at lower levels works a lot, but at higher levels, it becomes harder to blast through opponents. So if you go with the 3rd shot drive and they block it well, the high percentage next shot, which is your 5th shot of the rally, is hitting a drop shot, commonly known as a 3rd shot drive, 5th shot drop, with the intent to, you guessed it, get up to the kitchen.
If you enjoyed that video and want to become a more strategic player who makes fewer mistakes, go to thatpickleballschool.com to start a 7-day free trial today.